The Vampiric Council is a very ancient organization, very powerful, and apparently very scary.
They travel from all corners of the globe to administer supreme and final justice upon any vampire who's violated the vampiric code.
Laszlo was very nearly summoned when he turned the baby into a vampire, which is a big no-no.
It's true, you're not supposed to do that, but to be honest, I was bored.
One of us needs to be invited in and get Laszlo. I am nominating Guillermo because I am too foreign and you are too boring.
Well, Guillermo doesn't need to be invited as he's a human being.
I would prefer to be invited, and it's more polite.
Hello? Can we come in?
Excuse us.
Can we come into the shelter?
We're open till 11.
Okay, that's great. We see that. Can we come in?
Yeah, come in.
Vampires love virgins. It's their favorite food.
Wait. Look at that man, Guillermo. He looks delicious. He has to be a virgin.
Jeremy is definitely a virgin, I mean, big time. But, he's also my friend.
We must have him.
We need to get rid of him. And when I say get rid of him, I mean... No!
The werewolf lives. Otherwise, we endanger the sanctity of the truce.
The truth?
The truce.
I hate the truth.
For tens upon tens of years, the vampire and werewolf communities live in a wary peace because of the truce. Vampire does not harm werewolf, so long as werewolf doesn't interfere with any vampire shit.
I am what's known as a psychic vampire or energy vampire. This is my office, also known as the hunting ground.
Hi, Deb.
Energy vampires drain people's energy merely by talking to them.
Actual versus budget year to date, no thanks. You're gonna be at that all day.
We either bore you with a long conversation,
Feeling better now. I was a little sick this weekend.
or we enrage you.
A necromancer is someone who can reanimate the dead. It's a truly fantastical part of the dark arts. And I happen to have a very good old pal, Wallace, who is excellently proficient in the art of necromancy.
No, he's excellent at the dark art of ripping you off. These people are shysters. They're obsessed with the upsell.
Your beloved familiar will return to you tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Life takes time, my friend. We are reversing the very power of nature itself. But there's a quickening ritual if you want to chivvy things along. As we're all friends, I could do it for a hundy.
No, you bloody won't. We're not interested. What you don't understand is the stigma attached to throwing a poor orgy. I mean, I've known people who have committed suicide after a poor orgy. I wouldn't go that far.
I would kill you, though, and then I'd kill myself. To throw a bad vampire orgy, I don't know how one would recover. Half the bats you see, they are just vampires that have thrown terrible orgies and they are too ashamed to regain their vampire form. So they just flit around. Shame bats. Bats full of shame. And you know them because they don't fly as high.
I think the new girl is an emotional vampire. They're an advanced form of energy vampire. But instead of frustrating people around them for energy, they feed off of pity. Look at her. There's not going to be anything left when she's done with Dave, I'll tell you that much.
Okay, every vampire has their own special power. So we need to work out what yours is so you can trap and kill your first human meal.
I can fold my tongue like a taco.
What's that? Oh, no, no.
Why does nobody hear me?
Jenna?
Whoa.
You went invisible. Did you see it? You have a very, very special power. You are going to murder so many human people with this.
Thought of going in a church. A church. Makes me nervous to say the word. I can't go in there.
No.
Do it for Madeline.
Look at the pictures on the glass. It's the Jeepers man.
Guillermo! I'm on fire. Get some water. Water!
so sad. I really miss her.
That was holy water, Guillermo. You're trying to kill me?
She can go in, why can't we?
Because she's not a vampire.
Look at
I'm a
her.
vampire, I can go in. Energy vampires have no problems going into places of worship. We find it to be fertile feeding ground.
Guillermo has had my DNA tested.
You need to be careful. That's not evil witches trying to pinch your semen.
Yes, witches are semen stealers.
There's no semen stealing. It's very official. Came in an envelope.
It's time to begin the extraction.
The what now?
Removal of your semen.
Oh, yes. Well, I'm quite keen on that idea. Let that be known.
Let us revert to our true form.
MILFs, even better.
It's a contrast, but something I wouldn't say no to.
We vampires have dominion of animals, so we decided to throw you a little puppy party.
We did something really good tonight. I'm proud of us.
I want you to bring me the strange bat with the erection.
Hang on a second. Can you imagine him with that little British top hat like, whoa?
I don't think that worked.
I know.
Not so hot at hypnotism, huh?
I'm fine at hypnotism. It's just you can't hypnotize a subject that doesn't want to do something that you want them to do.
Let the double hypnosis commence!
We command
You
that you forget
forget
that we are
everything.
vampires.
Ah.
Yes, please.
I think it's worked.
What happened?
Quite all right, Sean.
Yeah, totally. But who's Sean?
Shit. He's forgotten everything. It is possible to over-hypnotize, and I fear that's what we've done with Sean. You see, there's various levels of over-hypnosis. If it's not too serious, it's what's called weak brain. If it's slightly worrying, it's called thoughtless sallies. And if it's a fucking nightmare and you can forget about him, it's brain scramblies.